So I wanted you to give a warm welcome to our friend, one of our missionaries, Miss Jennifer Vandergallen. Can you give her a warm welcome? Hallelujah.
I too have a big mouth, so I don't think I need a microphone either. I'm grateful to be here this morning. I was here, I think, 2 years ago, so I'm not exactly sure who remembers my story or not. But to just give you a brief history, 9 years ago, I was living in a huge mess. I was in darkness. In fact, I had no hope left because I had tried everything that the world had to offer. I did all the steps. I went to all the meetings. I read all the books. I poured my heart and soul out in group therapy, time after time after time in rehab, and nothing worked. And so right about this time of year, I was living on the streets 9 years ago, completely just hopeless. I had, I didn't have any options. I thought I'd made poor decisions in the past, and I was just going to live this way for the rest of my life. But thankfully, we have a gracious Father, and He saw fit to reach down and pull me out of the pits of hell in an instant, so dramatic that I had no other choice but to believe and fall in love with Him and follow Him wherever He had was leading me. And He was leading me to Tanzania, which is a big shocker because that was really out of my box. And if you don't know where Tanzania is, it's right there where the light is shining on the continent of Africa. And I didn't even know there was a Tanzania 9 years ago. I was really self-absorbed. So I went to Teen Challenge. I spent a year there, my best year of my life to date. I've lived in Africa for 7, 8 years, and Teen Challenge still is the best year of my life.
Amen.
To have absolutely nothing but Him, I mean, who can say that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would do it all over again if I didn't have to hurt my family.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. Because I just went to a spiritual retreat a few weeks ago, and I was just like, how do I get there? How do I get back to that place? And I don't want to do it that way.
Right.
So now I'm just trying to get as close as I possibly can every day with life and with what's going on in my life. But after I went to Teen Challenge, I started praying, which is the only thing I know how to do as far as where I should go and what I should do. And He opened the doors for me to go to Arusha, Tanzania, and work in an orphanage. And when I was working in that orphanage, I was also praying, Lord, who do you want to touch through me? And He started laying the women on my heart. The women in Tanzania are not educated, and they're not trained. The little education that they do have is terrible. It's very lacking. And because they're girls, they are treated as nothing over there. So as a girl, they have no value. But if you're a mother, that raises your status in that community. So they're having babies. And then the father of the babies are not taking responsibility. So what I noticed out of 107 kids in that orphanage, there was only actually about 30 of them that were orphans. And the rest had moms. The rest had somebody that if they were trained, if they were educated, that they would be able to support their kids and bring them home. And so, again, I started praying, Lord, how can we help these women? How can I touch these women? How can I make a difference? And gorgeous place to just relax for the afternoon. And I was out there and I walked into the bathroom and there was a chance me and man standing there. And I said, can I help you? Are you lost? And he said, I'm looking for somebody who wants to buy Maasai sandals because I make them. And I was like, what? So I got 100 pairs. I put them in a suitcase. I came back to my sister, Tiffany, and I said, we need a 501c3, we need a website, we need a board of directors, and we need a name. And I kid you not, 3 months later, I had a 501c3, I had a website, I had a board of directors, and I had a name. I mean, effortless. And so Shining Light was born. This is our mission statement. It's to empower women through employment training, which is the beading of the sandals. You'll see all the great products over there. Sewing, things like that, skills where they can work and support their families. And then education. They're not educated, so we started educating them in healthcare and money management and things like that. And then spiritual enrichment, which is the gospel. But the key part is enabling them to impact their families and communities. I don't want to do it. I want them to do it. I mean, how powerful is it coming from me, who's never had a kid and never walked in their footsteps and never had a husband and never dealt with the issues that they dealt with. These women, if they're empowered and they're lifted up, they can go out and make a difference to other women that need that encouragement. So we brought them in to the training center, and there they are. I get so weepy because I'm going in a few weeks, and I've missed them. I haven't seen them since June. But they walk into the training center, and they can't look you in the eye. They have no confidence. They've been abandoned and neglected and abused and mistreated. And they start beating 1 and 2 pairs of sandals a week, and then 1 and 2 pairs a day, and then 3 and 4 pairs a day. And then they start laughing, mostly at me, because I'm trying to speak Swahili, but that's okay. And they build this community together, and they get excited. And you can see a light goes on in their eyes, and their confidence goes up. And they just get so excited because they're going to be able to support their families, and they know this. And so then they get hungry, and they're like, teach us how to work with the leather and put the soles on, and let's make a whole sandal. And then can you get us sewing machines? We want to make clothes and bags and things like that. So they're super excited. And like I said, their confidence level goes up. And then we knew it wasn't enough just to give them the employment training. They were involved in education in so many important areas. Number one, disease prevention. I mean, healthcare, things like that. These women know nothing about that. We brought in water filters, and we trained them on how to use them and maintain them and the benefits of them. If we just gave them clean water, that would change their future. And so, also family and parenting. These women haven't raised their kids. They don't know that their 7-year-old daughter is roaming around the village after school by herself. 60% of the women are raped before 25 in Tanzania. And so they don't know these things. And so we educate them in those areas. The first year of the training program is giving it to them. The second year of the training program is teaching them to give it to others. So once they go into the second year, they learn business as mission, how to run your business as a Christian, a tool for witnessing in the marketplace where people don't know Jesus at all, leadership classes, how to be a leader in your family, how to be a leader in your community, and money management, and problem solving, and time management. And then the third aspect is the gospel. And I want you to know that it's not 1, 2, 3, and just the gospel is just one of our aspects. When we're teaching them how to bead, it's unto the Lord. And when we're educating them in healthcare and family and parenting and business classes, it's unto the Lord. The Bible is used as a curriculum in every single class that we teach. The women learn all through the morning. They have classes every day of the week, and in the afternoon, they make the products, and they train on how to make the products. And, we have Muslims, we have Christians, we have non-Christians. We bring them all in. We love them all. We buy them all Bibles. We open up the book of John, and we go through it, and we introduce them to Jesus. And women started getting baptized. And Muslims started coming up to me going, I see the power of your Jesus in this workshop. That's a conversion. I don't care if she's going to mosque, if she's still walking around, with her family and telling people she's a Muslim. She believes that Jesus is powerful. And he's going to do something with that seed that's been planted. I'm convinced of it. In 2013, we had our first graduating class. There's 12 women that graduated. And I want to say that we know that our women touches between 7 and 10 people directly. in their relationship. But that also says that they're making some money too, because they can afford a wedding. This last year, the fourth year, Kuda opened her own workshop. She's got 8 employees over there that she's teaching about disease prevention, family and parenting, money management, and telling them about Jesus. She just got an order for 600 pairs to the United States, which makes her an international businesswoman. Right?
Amen.
Love this lady. I'm ready to give her another challenge. I'm trying to think now, what can she do? What else can she do? Because everything that we've given her, she's accomplished. This next woman is Monica. And the table back there, I've got lots of products with me today. So if you only think that there's a little bit, I got a whole van load over here. Monica is a graduate of our program, and another company came to us to mentor them. They wanted to do something similar. They were making men's sandals out of recycled tires. So they hired Monica to come and work in their workshop. Monica is training 8 widows that have HIV, how to make sandals, money management, healthcare, disease prevention, and she's telling them about Jesus. So she's giving back. She's empowering them. She also has a daughter in college with WhatsApp on her phone. I mean, do you guys know what WhatsApp is? It's this international texting, which means she has a smartphone. She knows how to use it, and she's doing international texting at college. So huge empowerment there. This is Dorcas. The necklace I'm wearing and all the jewelry back there is made by Dorcas, designed by Dorcas. Dorcas, we didn't teach her how to make jewelry. She figured it out. We taught her how to bead. She figured it out. She made these designs. She knew business skills from what we taught her, so she started her own business. She cannot make it fast enough. I'm selling it like crazy. So she had to bring employees in. She's teaching her employees about healthcare, disease prevention, money management, and she's telling them about Jesus. So Dorcas is empowering those 3 women. But she also has a daughter in accounting college, a daughter in veterinarian college, and a 3rd daughter that's going to college next year. 3 daughters in college. So that's at least 6 people, not to mention her family and everybody else that she's helping out. So that's what's going on in Arusha, Tanzania. You guys were very generous with us before, and I'm so grateful that you're a part of it, and I can claim that I'm a missionary out of your church. You can see what your prayers, please put me on your list for your Wednesday night prayer meetings, please. It's opening the doors. I'm a spectator in this organization because I have